have to decide what our item is going to be. So I chose to do a water bottle. And now with the water bottle, of course, you start with the outline of the drawing. And after I start off with the outline, now I'm going in and adding some shading details. Now, knowing that this is a water bottle, I'm trying to make it to look clear, but also make it look like it has water on the inside. Now, in this section, I have my white chalk that I'm using also, as well as using a graphite pencil. Now, with the white chalk, I'm kind of going over my shading to try to give it that texture as it looks like water. So the white areas I'm kind of highlighting and blending over there, and then I take my graphite pencil and going over the water again in this section to give it the shape of the water bottle. Continue to add in my shade and my blending. Now I'm taking my Sharpie and I'm outlining the bottle. Going back, added a little bit more detail. Just kind of refining what I did, trying to smooth out my shading and to give that water-like look through a clear bottle. And now I'm going back over the highlight, adding my details, and just continue to add as much detail as possible because the goal is to try to make it look as realistic as possible. Here in this section, you see I'm working on the label now. So I'm starting off with the pencil, then going over with the Sharpie, and then I started to add color using my prism markers. With the prism markers, kind of blend them a little bit, and also I'm going to use white paint to kind of highlight because I'm creating water on top of the label. So I'm kind of going over it several times, just trying to make it look as clear and neat and detailed as possible. Here, still adding a little bit more detail. Here I'm using white paint to kind of highlight the texture of the water on the label, and going back over it with my prism markers at the same time. So the goal is, again, just to add as plenty detail as possible, because then we're going to get ready to start our next step, which is step 3, which is the cutting step. So here I'm still adding texture, still adding detail. Now I'm kind of adding, of course you always have to know where your light is coming from. So we add a little shading on the bottom of the page, so to give it that realistic look as if it has some type of shadow or it's casting a shadow. Here I'm going to get ready to draw my line, and then I'm going to cut it at least 1/4 of the page from the top. I'm going to make sure my cut is very neat and I cut along the line. Now as you see here, getting the right angle is very, very important.